Hey sis, how are you doing? How's life working out for you? Are you feeling maybe a little stuck on a hamster wheel? The same shit, just a different day? Well, you've tried it your way. How about we try a new strategy? Hey y'all, I'm Mick and I empower women to BADE, to be anything and do everything. So are you feeling stuck on this loop? Here's a suggestion. Change the freaking record. You heard me. And I'll explain. You know that same old record that is on repeat on your head? Well, I'm sorry. Have you grown tired of it yet? The crap that's always happening? I say it's time to break up with that version of yourself. Like, bye-bye, get rid of her. It's time to ask. No, I'm sorry. It's time to demand bigger, bolder, more. The narrative of the current story you're telling has to go. You know the one, my life sucks. It'll never be me. Why is this happening to me again? The woe is me. Bye-bye. Adios. See you later. You need to change it. Yes, by simply changing your words, you are changing your expectations. And here's the hidden gem. You are getting exactly what you are asking for. Now, this applies to me, and I know this because this happened to me. I spent years, just like for me, I've played that record for a long time. Once I tapped into the realization that my words are powerful, that they matter, well, that changed everything. That was such an easy fix. And now I only ask for the good stuff. See, I expect my life to be glorious. So my decisions, they're so easy to make, right? Because I have raised the standard for myself. I no longer accept that record. I threw that shit out the window a long time ago. I understand that this is a easy concept to understand, but it's hard to implement. I can't even tell you how often I get into these conversations. Just last night, I was having dinner with a very good friend. And man, oh my God, did she make a case for her demise? She got, of course, annoyed and defensive when I pointed out that, hey, friends, I believe that you are getting exactly what you're asking for. See, her entire energy is negative. The world in her eyes is shit. Her coworkers are lazy. There's never enough money. You name it, the laundry list is long. Now hear me. This is really important because I am not arguing with the specifics. Maybe her coworkers are lazy and she probably doesn't have enough money. And all those things absolutely can be true, but that's not the point. My point to her and to you is this. How we show up matters. And my friend is definitely showing up expecting her life to just suck all the time. This is what she expects. And guess what? That's exactly what she gets on a daily, because she knows how to do this well. She's programmed this way because she's focusing on the other shoe to drop. Her entire life is to survive by anticipating the other shoe to drop and shit to hit the fan. Now, she's not alone. Gosh, I wish she was, but she's not. Because it's so easy for all of us to fall into that trap, isn't it? We get so good. We're so good being our current version that we don't even realize, we don't even recognize the negative loop that we're on. Now, again, I am not dismissing that life is crap at times. 100%. I mean, just turn on the news. I get it. And I promise you, if I chose to, I could share my story of so many dark moments. Seriously, could write a book. I could have everyone on tears, but that's not the point. Because the point here is this. Every day, I get to choose. I get a chance to reset. And so do you. to expect bigger, better things for ourselves. See, I just decided that I'm no longer going to expect crap. Because life, by the way, has a way of delivering that on its own. You know this, I know this, right? So I'm not going to help it by focusing on it. No thanks. It's going to show up there, I like it or not. So listen, maybe this is like a simple analogy, but maybe it'll resonate with you. It's like walking into your closet every single day. Have you noticed how often you put on the same outfit? Why? Because it's comfortable, right? It feels easy. So many of us are picking the same old raggedy sweater over and over and over again. Even though it needs to literally be thrown out, even though we have an entire closet, by the way, to choose from, we still choose the sweater because it's what we know. And what I'm asking you to do is to focus on the rest of your closet and all the possibilities, all the combinations. I want you to try something different. I want you to say, okay, you know what? I've tried that sweater like over and over and over again. It ain't working for me. So I'm going to try something new. Imagine waking up to tomorrow and deciding, yep, I'm doing things differently today, period. I'm not picking that same old sweater no matter what. I'm not doing it. So here's the game. Here's the game that I want you to play with me. Today, I want you to grab that shirt that probably still has the tags on it. I want you to maybe part your hair a little different. Do something crazy. Maybe you take a different route to work. And maybe you walk away from that gossipy conversation at the office. And hey, maybe you don't check your social media first thing in the morning. Or maybe you don't check it at all for one day. And maybe you don't turn on the news. And instead, maybe you read a book. Your quest today is I'm daring you, really. I dare you to try something new, to change it up. Choose to be different today. Expect great things to happen to you. Go for the gold. What do you have to lose? Seriously, you've tried it your way. You know what life feels like with that sweater. Try something new. I challenge you. And just see if any part of your day gets a little bit lighter, a little bit easier. And oh boy, do I even dare say a little more laughter? Yeah, that's joy. That's joy, sis. Just watch what happens. You begin to handle your situation so differently. Difficult person crosses your path. You're like, nope, not today. Because you start protecting your joy. You start protecting that feeling more than anything else. Your inner critic, that little inner gremlin starts to whisper all these negativity in your head. You're like, access denied, not today. You start looking at things differently. You start asking better questions. When things happen, you're like, why is this happening to me? No. You instead of say, what is the lesson here? How do I grow from this? Now, of course, it will not be easy. It's not like turning on a switch because we're hardwired. You got to remember, we've been hardwired to pick that comfy sweater. But awareness, self-awareness here is your bestie. So while it's not a flip of the switch, I promise you this. If you attack each day with expectation of greatness, slowly but surely, that feeling, that expectation becomes your new programming. It becomes your new reality. That becomes a record in your head. And the other junk, of course, it still pops in. Shit still happens, but you handle it differently because you don't accept it as part of your story. You don't accept it as part of your narrative. You don't react to it. You just learn to handle it better. And this is how you protect your joy. When you do this, the BADE life, the be anything, do everything, easy peasy, right? So remember, say, turn it upside down, be different. And if you're feeling like super crazy, you can even comment below, Hashtag challenge accepted. Until next time, go be amazing.